Hi, my name is Brandy Verdin. First of all, I want to say I'm a woman of faith. I'm a wife, a mom, and a BB to my granddaughter Sawyer. I was born and raised on the bayou in Terrebonne Parish. Our rich Cajun cuisine is second to none. Over time, I found ways to prepare healthy versions of our Cajun dishes because I developed a passion for fitness and nutrition. That passion led me to become a certified personal trainer and fitness nutrition specialist. My desire to live a healthy lifestyle led me to a deep dive on how to eliminate toxins from my household. It was my belief that my lifestyle would ensure a disease-free life. Never did I imagine at 47 years old I would be in a predicament that would require me to be fighting for my life. On April 25th, 2023, my granddaughter Sawyer was born. The next day I had an appointment to see a urologist because I was at the gym one day and I went to the restroom and I noticed bloody tissue in my urine. I met with the urologist the next day and he told me he suspected I might have kidney or bladder cancer. He assured me that it was treatable and I had nothing at all to worry about. It is my belief that the urologist felt confident to say those things to me because I looked like the portrait of health. My physical appearance was deceiving. On May 1st, 2023, I had a CT scan, and later in the afternoon, those results were posted to my patient portal. It was well after 5 p.m. I had just returned home from a relaxing facial, and I could not believe what I saw. My left kidney had a 14-centimeter tumor, and there was metastasis to both my right and left lungs. I had an appointment with the urologist the next day to go over the results. He told me there was nothing he could do for me, but he would send me to a surgeon in New Orleans at Ochsner who could possibly help me, and that surgeon is here today, Dr. Orcott. Over the next several days, I met with Dr. Orcott and the medical oncologist. While the medical professionals were building a team of oncologists to treat me, I was busy establishing a group of people who would pray for me. I knew in my heart the dual attack of prayer and modern medicine would give me the best chance to overcome this disease. I had a biopsy which confirmed the diagnosis of stage 4 clear cell renal cell carcinoma. In the meantime, my case was presented before the tumor board and it was deemed that my tumor was inoperable. The medical oncologist created a treatment plan for me which consisted of Keytruda and Inleta. Before the start of treatment, my health declined tremendously and I was hospitalized due to low hemoglobin. I was given 2 pints of blood and then released after a 2-day hospital stay. Once I was released from the hospital, I experienced debilitating pain. Most days I would lie down on the floor and I would just moan and pray. There was no way I could work out at the gym. I nearly crawled into the gym to put my contract on hold while I continued to fight for my life. My prayer life and faith has been the greatest lifeline through all I've been through. After 2 months of treatment, I began to feel better, so I returned to the gym. I felt very well on Keytruda and Inleta and had no side effects. For 4 months, I received treatment, and it was then later determined that I had new metastasis near my urethra. In October of 2023, I had surgery to remove the tumor that was metastatic near my urethra, and then began new treatment, which was Cabometyx 60 milligram. 10 days into that treatment, I had terrible burns on my tongue, so the treatment was reduced to Cabometyx 40 milligram. On November 7th, I met with Dr. Orcott, and he told me I would probably never have surgery because the cancer in my body was really, really bad. and I probably would never survive surgery. I heard what he said, but I decided to trust God and remain in faith that one day I would have surgery. I had already envisioned myself walking down the hallway after surgery, and I held on to that vision as though as I knew it would come to pass. In December of 2023, I had radiation to the site where the metastasis occurred. On January of 2024, I had a CT scan that confirmed the Caregivers was indeed working. And then again, in April, I had another CT scan that confirmed the treatment was working, so the oncologist referred me back to the surgeon. On May 15, 2024, I had the surgery that I prayed for. Dr. Orcott removed my left kidney. He removed my left adrenal gland, 8 lymph nodes, repaired my inferior vena cava, and I had a total hysterectomy. The next morning, I was up walking that hallway. Four weeks after surgery, I resumed Caregivers, 20 milligram. 10 weeks after surgery, I returned to the gym. I felt like I was on top of the world. It's like I had a brand new body. Unfortunately, at week 14 post-op, it was determined there were tumors on my bladder and possible invasion to my urethra. Currently, I am taking Afinitor and Levima and trusting God daily for extension of my life. In closing, I can't go without expressing how blessed I am to have an oncology team who cares for me. The other day, I was having a really bad day, and my medical oncologist called me and she said, I'm gonna need you to take a page out of your own playbook. What you were doing 6 months ago and a year ago, I need you to do that, and that's what's gonna keep you going. I was reminded to lean in on my faith and continue to trust God. It is my hope that my story helps to encourage every other person in here to keep going, never surrender, and to trust God. Thank y'all.